California Bear. I haven't been around for a while. A little bit of bad news, good news. I came down with the Rona a couple of weeks ago. I went out with some friends. We had some Chinese food, a buffet on Friday. My friend drove back, and then I was supposed to go to the pharmacy and stuff and run some errands and stuff, and then just wasn't feeling it. So I said, and then I was feeling achy. Saturday, same thing. I was feeling real achy, like my back and my shoulder and stuff, and like it was unbearable. And then I think Sunday, I finally took something because I'm not supposed to take ibuprofen or Tylenol, nothing like that for doctor's orders. Long story short, as I speak, let me show you my plants. I took a pill called that I've been prescribed, and it's actually supposed to help with my with aches and stuff, and my feet, and with my diabetes and stuff. And I took some of that stuff. I got these are already ready. Excuse me. I'm gonna harvest some of these already. Look at these. Look at those beauties. These little orange ones right here too. Anyways, over there too. I was just laid out on the couch, and I really couldn't sleep in the bed. I was having hard problems breathing and stuff when I would lay flat in bed, so I sleep on the couch, mostly during the day. So Monday, not this past, but the previous Monday, I did myself a home test kit that I had, and sure enough, positive. There we go. Something happened. I don't know. Maybe my Wi-Fi or something started to go off my. Anyways, I was saying, I took that one pill and it helped a little bit, but I had a gnarly headache. I had a cough, and then it's my white ghost. I can't find my little snips. So I get these stupid scissors. I just been laid out, and I started feeling better towards the last weekend. So I tested myself, I'm like, it should be no problem. Still came out to solid lines, man. So I've been here at home, quarantine, just hanging out, hanging low, not really doing anything. Been off social media and YouTube basically because I'm tired all the time. The only thing I have right now, that's what it was. The major thing was my taste buds were kind of off kilter. It was the weirdest thing. It's I couldn't taste anything, and I really have the appetite for anything at all, really. Whenever I did, I was I would just now you want to finish it. My appetite just went straight down. I mostly ate soups. That's the only thing I could really stomach for a while. I got nauseous and sick a couple times. I had through phases of diarrhea and stuff. But other than that, it's this week it's been better. Just sometimes I get tired. I'll just fall asleep on the couch. I'll go to bed fairly early, 7, 8 o'clock at night. I'll try to sleep through as much as I can. Sometimes I can't sleep all the time. Mostly because of the cough and stuff. Something happens when I lay down flat. There's something happens, compression in my chest or something. So enjoy band budding. I don't know what the hell it is. Enjoy your band. Bud ding ding, $2.99. Come to my shop all the time. Cool. What is your shop, by the way? Anyways, these some white ghost. Really good. Let's see, move this out of the way. Oh, my box. These little suckers, man. They look just like habaneros, but they're not, man. You, sir, are a legend. Thank you. I don't know what makes me a legend, but hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by the way. These are my orange box, dude. These look like little habaneros, but they're not, man. They're twice as hot as habaneros. So I'm gonna harvest them and then I'll put them in a bag and put them in the freezer. And then whenever I want to make salsas, bite that pepper. You know what, dude? I would. Maybe I'll buy another one, but not one of these right here. I'm not ready for it today. Like I said, I have the Rona. So that means I haven't really. I usually eat something before I do these peppers, these super hots, like at least 20 minutes before, and I don't have anything in my system right now. So it's not gonna be the hot part that's gonna be hard. It's afterwards. It's gonna be the stomach cramps and everything. So I don't want to deal with that. But I will. I'll buy some of the other ones. I got some Thai peppers and some other ones over here, and I will. Don't worry, all right, guys. But anyways, yeah, that's basically what's going on. I'll test myself again tomorrow. That way, it'll be 3 weeks straight, and we'll see what happens, man. Because I got a bunch of things to do. My trip's coming up soon, and I got some paperwork and stuff I got to go out and do. Like Murphy's Law or whatever they call it, that nothing ever goes right. That's the Mexican box, vato. Yeah. I used to eat them before, but now I just can't handle them in my stomach. Like I said, like I used to these super hots. I'll eat them with food. I'll bite into them with food or some salsas and just throw one or two in there extra to add it to the regular mix for the salsa and gives it a nice kick. These are actually my orange box, by the way. Right here, orange box. So, nice little peppers. These are good. All right, let's see. Let me move this out of the way here. All right, just for you guys, I'll eat one of these Thai peppers, all right? Since you guys are egging me on. Let's see. These are my black Thais. And I got some nice ones growing out. I'm going to save some seeds from these nice ones. So these little oddball ones. I got this one right here. All right, here we go. All right, guys. There's a black Thai. Start off black like this, and then they turn red when they're ready. It's good, actually. It's a good pepper. It's kind of like a tomatoey taste. And like kick in afterwards. It's all right. Be a nice pepper to cook with later on. Some stir fry or something. Not bad. It's got a little bit of a kick to it. I keep the little shaker in my pocket, put the shit on everything. Oh, I know, dude. Yeah, that's cool. I have some other ones over here. These right here, man. These are my black cobras, and this is my baby. I got some other ones over there, but this plant I've been growing for my second year now, and their normal sizes are right here, but somehow this one grows real big ones, like the size of serranos, and these are really hot, man. Really, really hot. Brittany Smith, subbed and liked. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate the subscription. I just appreciate whoever's watching. But yeah, what happens is I said I've been sick with the Rona. So I was out, and then it's getting warm here in San Diego. We've been hitting the 90s, high 80s, very low 90s. and there was like everything was all wilted, and a couple of them got really like dry. I lost all the leaves, and had peppers on it. So I watered everything. That's why I got a lot of them here. So I don't have to go way over there. I just turn on the water hose here and just like douse them here and stuff. Thank you again, by the way, Brittany Smith. So yeah, this is my black pepper. I mean, my black thai. Let's move this one out of the way. So yeah, I was saying about the Rona. That was one of the weirdest things, guys. My taste buds, man. It's like, you know, when you guys are sick, when you have a bad cold or flu, and you can taste that stuff, you know, like it's just in your system, you know, from your lungs and stuff when you're coughing and stuff. That's how this was without a cough, though. There's always like this flavor in my mouth, on my tongue. And it was like a distinct flavor, like something burning, you know, and everything I ate would just taste like that and stuff. So yeah, and then actually, like I said, last week when I started feeling better, I'm like, oh, okay. So I went from eating soups, like eating some like, you know, like little cans of tuna. I'll get a little bit of can of tuna and then just a little bit of mayo and stuff, and just like get some chips or something or crackers and get that in my system. I'm slowly getting my appetite back, but I'm not eating a lot still. Oh, this is my Darth Maul. Let's see if I can change this. This is one of my plants. I got seeds from Mr. Fada, Giancarlo Fada, and he's from an island off of here's Italy, and then here's Sicily. There's another island right here. I forget the name. I just saw it the other day. I went on his webpage the other day, checking out. And this is Darth Maul's. I'm gonna save this one here. It's not ready yet. It's still changing color. Look at that. This is normally how they grow. Then I get this weird kind of roundish, almost like a reaper look kind of size. So I'm gonna grow it. I'm gonna save seeds from this and grow some more. I select my peppers that way. And sometimes they'll come out like this, and sometimes they don't. So we don't know. We'll have to find out next season. So we're gonna trim this right here. These suckers are hot though. I'm not gonna bite into this one, all right, guys. Sorry. I found this one on the ground and I was moving plants. I'm not sure if it could be a bootleg scorpion. It could be. I don't know. It's a nice shape. That's the next one I'm gonna trim right now. So let me move this out of the way. Oh yeah, a little beauty right here, bootleg scorpion from 2023, from Jimmy Pickle seeds. Look at this. Look at this little sucker. Oh, that thing's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh man, and look at this one right here too. Look at that. Let's see if I can get the phone this way. Look at that. These are nice peppers, man. These are hot. I tried. Sorry, I got a runny nose. Here, let me get a napkin. All right, back, guys. Now, the reason it's got that name is because it's a hybrid, and meaning it got crossed, and the name says it all, what it was crossed with. Bootla is I'm not sure if it's the Hindi word or Bangladesh, whatever that. I have to look that up. But that's the name for ghost peppers. When I said like a white ghost, so it's a budla scorpius. It's a cross between a scorpion and but God dang it. So, anyways, I'm gonna cut this one here. That's the only thing about they don't produce as many, and I lose just as many flowers throughout the season. But this one, I am gonna save seeds for this one. Look at this sucker. Oh man, look at that. That's a beautiful pepper. Look at that stinger on it. So what I do is, if I'm still doing this live, or maybe I'll let batteries, whatever. Anyways, but what I said is, sorry, dude, sorry getting running nose. Because the dirt. What I do is I harvest the seeds and then throw the pepper, in the bag. So let's see. But yeah, I didn't produce as many. See, this is what happens. I lose them. I lose some. It was still green. Even though it's not a shape that I liked, or this one's a little premature and stuff, what happens is, it's still a pepper that could still be utilized for cooking or something. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So here we go. This is what happens with some of these plants. It's like they don't really grow, but I'll just keep them, And this year, I don't know if this is a year or 2 years old. I took care of it a little bit, put in a pot with nicer soil and stuff. And then finally, I produced some peppers. But if you see, they're all like weird shape and stuff. There's another thing. And so the sun, I can't see the name on it. I got to work on my labeling and stuff. Oh, well. I don't care. I kind of want to. I'll cut this little one here. I'll save the bigger one eventually. Eventually, I'll save the bigger one and it's not habanero because they're like red, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. Interesting. We'll send for seeds later on. Oh, yeah. What's this one? Cartel Care from TAS. Well, none of these are ready yet. None are ready yet. But it's looking pretty healthy. She's looking pretty good. So what else been going on? Oh, my son. My son's doing real good in kindergarten. K1, which is like kindergarten 1, I guess, whatever you would call it. He's doing great. He the other day he was wearing his Cub Scouts uniform. Once a week they'll have Cub Scouts at the school, and he called me up and he was getting ready for school before he goes to school. He goes in the afternoon. He goes from 12:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. So I'm gonna hit to view on the video chat. And he's all, Daddy, look. He stands up and he's wearing his handkerchief and a tie, and then he's got his shirt and he had a little Cub Scout hat and he had a khaki shorts with his stockings, and his belt. He's all like, I'm like, wow, I'm gonna check you out, Like, he was like so proud, like, oh, so cute. Oh man, I'm really, really, really glad that he's like really digging school. He's really into it, and even like on Saturdays, like he'll wake up and like doing whatever, and he tells his mom about school. His mom has to tell him, hey, there's no school today. Well, I told her, I said, well, why don't you just like make him do, he likes doing homework anyways. Do care for labeling. Yeah, I know, man. So do I. See, I do, but the sun, erases it and stuff. Or should I say the bleaches it. The sun bleaches it. I'll stay up on it. So some I do eventually lose. Um, you know. Some I can tell by the shape, like that one I don't know what it is. Like I said, I don't know what that pepper is. I could maybe tell if I bit into it, and I might later on. Sometimes you can tell by the flavor or the heat even. But yeah, this happens. All I can really do sometimes later on is grow some more, and then compare them, I guess. I keep growing the ones that I do like first, and then the ones that make it through the winter. So, I mean, even though we don't get that cold here or snow, we'll hit 40s and sometimes high 30s, which we did in this winter. But yeah, and I got so many plants right now, and it's a matter of resources, to the soil and pots and whatever. So, anyways, this one I'm gonna move. It's not needed. But I agree. Yeah, labeling is something that really like bothered me a lot. And I said, well, I can't really get mad over that anymore. It's like it is what it is. This beautiful thing is my black scorpion tongue, which I have plenty over here that I left out before I got sick. And they'll start drying out. So what I'll do, I'll just save those for the seeds and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, this is a last scorpion tongue. These are I've been growing these for like almost 4 years now. And I originally got a seed from one of the first vendors. I showed it to another vendor. He said, that's not black scorpion tongue. I'm like, oh, I just go by what the person that sold it to me. And I'm not going to mention the person anymore because I don't buy from that guy anymore. He's well known in the community for good, and this weird shape. Look at this. See, usually they're like little apples or something, but this one's kind of getting weird shapes now. Usually they're like this. This is normal. That's what they look like. Oh. I got so many seeds in these already. I don't really need. What I do too, also, I grow the plants out and I just give them to my relatives. That way, hey, here's a plant. They're pretty hot. They'll do whatever. They'll cook with them, make salsas. But these are nice spicy peppers. Hat chilies, not topical. Yeah, I don't grow hat chilies. I tried. I like to make quesadillas and stuff with them and stuff. But yeah, they're not. Aren't hat chilies over from New Mexico, by the way? I thought that's where Hatch chilies are from, or that's where I thought I heard they're from. I had a friend that was from New Mexico, and he would have them shipped over to his house, and then he would make these killer ass like cheeseburgers with them. I'm like, oh man. But I love these plants because they produce so many peppers. So many peppers. I still have a lot of little flowers and buds everywhere from seeing right now and stuff. Here's another one. See, here's a couple of other plants and stuff. This is what they normally look like little apples, crunchy. They're pretty hot too, though. Little cherries. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bag them up right away and throw them in the freezer. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was cutting some. I left them out, and they got all dried up and stuff. So basically, they're only gonna be good for seeds. I don't even know what these were right here. I think these might have been black cobras. There might have some chile de árbol. I don't know. I think they're chile de árbol also. But it looks like I almost lost a plant the other time, and I might have lost another one because I left it here also, like I said, and just out here in the heat and the sun, and no water. So it ate it up. What's this right here? Older standard, much smaller. Okay, got it. Cool. So do you grow them, or do you grow any other kind of peppers? Oh, by the way, Todo Paye Diaz. Welcome, by the way. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Okay. This one actually, it's a little bare looking. What happened was I usually keep them way over there and stuff. I have a shaded area over there, but I was watering and I couldn't see because all the plants, and stuff. But then I got close. I'm like, oh, this was all. There was a big old worm about that big, a hornworm. Those things can eat a whole plant, man. And the dude had chewed a couple peppers and all the leaves were gone. But now I'm producing more leaves and stuff already on a lot of this stuff. So we'll see. So it looks like I got a couple more buds. So I'm gonna have more flowers on this one soon. Okay. All right. So this one right here is my Caramel Reaper. Okay. Doesn't look like they're still ripe yet. Well, this one is. Yeah, this one's ripe. It's a little small, though. This one I want to. I don't know. I don't know if I want to save any seeds. There's bigger peppers over here I want to grow later on. I mean, save seeds from better shapes. They're like. So we'll just have this for an edible. This one still needs to be matured. Okay. I'll see those girls. Now I see ants, which means one thing. And I'm going to separate this one. That means I have aphids. You see a lot of ants and stuff on your total pain in the ass. I bet. Yeah, they are. But you know what? It's a love. It's a love, unless it's a business or something where you have to do it. But I mean, for me, it's a, what do you call it? It's a hobby, something to do. So let's see if I can. Okay, there we go. See all these ants there? What happens is those little white dots are aphids, right? And what happens is I'm trying to focus. There we go. Okay. Decline. Always get a scam at that time. My number got out somewhere, and now I get scam calls at the same time of day from LA. So, anyways, what happens is aphids, they'll they'll suck out the sap out of the leaves and stuff, and then what happens is the ants corral them. They keep them corralled. Why? Because the ants eat the poop. The poop is somehow like a honeydew or something. So yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna separate this plant so I don't get any other ones infested now, because this one is pretty much infested. There's a lot of them. I got a spray that I bought. Let me get the spray now. I'm not gonna spray it though. I have to make sure that I keep it away from the sun, because it's a concentrated form of soap. This right here, I bought this at Home Depot. So yeah, but I try not to put it in the sun. So I do it either in the morning or late at night. I spray all the way underneath and stuff, everything, because if you leave it out in the sun, it's going to just cook them. It's going to cook all the leaves and everything. So also, since it's strong, that's what it does. Cool mural on the wall. Oh, by the way, yeah, that's funny you say that. That thing's got a story. Back in 2020, when we had the lockdowns and everything here in San Diego, and I think it happened all throughout the United States, where they were having those protests and stuff. I don't know if you remember that. There was a protest because George Floyd and stuff. So they pretty much turned into riots. That's what happened. So there's a little area about 5-10 minutes east of here called La Mesa. It's a part of San Diego, but it's a city too. And they started a bunch of kids, man. They started just like breaking windows and stuff, and they actually burnt down a bank. I think it was a Bank of America. Burned it completely down and stuff. And those that plywood is part of what they use to cover up the windows, board up the wall, and everything like that. And you're gonna ask, well, how'd that end up over here? And you're like, no. What happened is one of my uncles is a supervisor for what do you call it? For a disposal company, for a trash company, one of the major ones in San Diego here, and they're based here out of Lemon Grove, La Mesa, San Diego. They attend most of San Diego. They're huge now. So, anyways, they were the ones that went over there and started doing cleanup and picking up and everything. So when the boards were all taken down and everything, they already had mural people painted and stuff and everything. So some of these boards made it here because my dad bought some of these, and he made this little shed. And what this little shed is over there is where I keep all my supplies and everything in there. So yeah, it is pretty cool. I mean, good dad's garden spray child. Yeah. Yeah, there's two kinds. There's actually this kind on this brand, and then there's another one. And this one seems to fry the leaves. Like, it's like really harsh, but it is what it is. All right, this is one of my specialty beauties. It's not the prettiest looking plant. It's 2 years old. It is another one from Giancarlo Fada, and this is called Purple Death. So when this pepper first grows out, and people recognize and always think it's a reaper. Now it might be related to a reaper or something because of the shapes, but when they first come out, they grow out like blackish, purplish, beautiful color, and then they'll start changing colors. You can see here, and then they'll start transforming, and then they'll turn red and stuff. It's the saddest looking plant, but man, it produced some nice looking peppers. and half of them are ready already, I believe. I'm gonna save this one right here for seeds, I believe. So, um, yeah, like I said, it's like the plywood got saved. I mean, my uncle's been doing that for 30 plus years. They recycle everything. I mean, everything. They recycle everything and resell. I mean, you'd be surprised what people throw away and stuff. Like good stuff. Reusable stuff, and they just make up $100, here and there and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty smart. It's free, and they're getting paid for it. They're getting paid to do the cleanup and whatever. Let's see, that one ready. That one ready. I'm gonna wait till they're like turn more red. So, boot the scorpion. Now I gonna remember that or not? Let me get a piece of paper and write the names on here because I'm gonna forget. Oh, dumb treasures are universal. Oh, dude, you have no idea. I remember one time I was working at UCSD, and those kids when they leave, they don't care. They just leave everything in their dorm room. And I'm talking about brand new. Everything has to be thrown away. All the furniture, all the beds, and back then VCRs, DVDs, TVs, stereos. They don't care. It's like they bought it just for that semester or whatnot. And yeah, they just got like big what do you call them? Big those big dumpsters. Those just dump everything in there and stuff. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's see. So bootless scorpion. I mean a flat surface. Hey, you're looking good. Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Yeah, I thought I got up, dude. My poor plants, bro. I'm neglecting them and stuff. I got to get up and do this. I got to harvest my peppers, man, because leave them out and they go to waste. So I got some that I'm going to save for seeds. Like this beauty right here. How you feeling, dude? You feeling all right, man? I know somebody really missed me because they've been rewatching and watching and rewatching and rewatching and commenting, recommenting and recommenting. I'm like, dude, it's just it's hilarious. I was reading the comments and it's a little too much sometimes. I just got back from a walk. Right on, dude. Well, a walk does good, man. It's good for the body. Purple death. That's what I'm gonna do. You're up in Northern California, right? For me right now. You're back home, right? I take it. Yeah, I know, dude. My lungs a little just congested right now. In fact, that's what woke me up this morning. I woke up around right before 5 in the morning. Like I said, when I lay in bed, I had just compression in my chest. So it's all the buildup from sleeping and stuff. But it's just sitting there right now, so I gotta get it out. That was one of the first things also that I noticed when I started getting better. Um, Dude, it felt like glass was in my lungs. Like when I would breathe, it's just because it was clearing up. So it was like all that oxygen so was going in there. It's like I was feeling cold and stuff. I'm like, we got rain today. Way cooler than the last 2 days. Oh man, it's nice and sunny here today. I don't know how hot it's gonna get and stuff, but I don't see any clouds or anything, thunder clouds or anything over here. So it must be from your guys' area up there on the coast, maybe. But anyway, this is one of my last sad little plant. I'm gonna plant some more. This is my purple death from Giancarlo Fada. And I gotta remember his island, dang it. And I remember I don't it's just kind of how the way I pronounce it. Now on like, Sardiana. It's just basically here's Sicily, here's Italy. He's Sicily. It's a little island up here somewhere. But yeah, dude. He's got a lot of like different peppers that he grows on, that he's crossed. It's pretty cool, dude. Let's see. Okay. This one right here. Oh, wow. I almost went to the island last year. Did you really? Dude, it's a cool little island, isn't it? Jeff here is on my chat right now. If any of you guys check out, he's a world traveler, man. I'm a little jelly when it comes to his adventures. So check out this channel. Not Dead Yet Adventures. He just got back. He's posting videos finally posting videos. That's what I like. He's been to Albania. He's been all over, but he seems to really, 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 really love Japan, and I don't blame him. I've been to Japan only twice, but just on a little island of where the airport's at. I didn't get to go, where I really want to go in Japan. Just an old guy, dude. Join the club, bro. We're just old guys. Anyways, this is another Father's Black White. So this is what they started to look like. Oh, dang, dude. And they got a hole in this one. Something got in it. Dang it. But this is what they start to look like when they're like half white, half purplish. Here's another one that's purple. Oh man. I know, dude. I love Japan too. I mean, like I said, I didn't really get to see a lot of it, but what I did see, I loved. I mean, just between the airport and the hotel and the vending machines and everything, man, it was pretty cool. I still say the part I like was the earthquake. Other than that, I was okay with that, But how can I describe Japan? For me, Japan was like a living video game cartoon at the same time. If that makes any sense. There was a movie, and it's not Roger Rabbit. That's one. There was another movie, and I really didn't like it, with Brad Pitt. And I'm aging myself. This isn't I think it might be late 80s, but it's all like, like futurized cartoon. That's how like Japan was, man. To me, it was like everything was like so kind of cartoony and like animated and stuff. But the people were so nice. It was just the only thing was the language barrier. So if you are gonna travel, one of the recommendations I will do for you guys, I would give you guys, is to number one, learn the customs. Two, definitely learn the laws and obey their laws, because it's not like, look at this pepper. This is a beauty, man. I want to eat this one right now. So customs, laws, and also try to learn as much like phrases. And now with the technology now, dude, with YouTube and they have apps and everything, dude, you can probably communicate now, because Japan is one of those places where not everybody's going to speak English or understand English. Custom laws and phrases. Yeah, there you go. See, Jeff knows, you know. And dude, if you're one of those people that's a jackass and is an entitled American or Euro trash or whatever you are, man, don't go there. Don't go there, man. Seriously, they don't put up with crap. They're not gonna put up with crap. Don't go some other country. I mean, hell, just when I cross the border, man, I tell people, hey, man, don't you start acting a fool. I don't know you. If you get arrested, whatever, man, I'll do the courtesy of telling your parents, your girlfriend, your wife, whoever, hey, yeah, he's arrested, he's over there, and that's it. I'm not gonna be saying, oh no, I'm not gonna be doing anything for them. It's like it's not my job. Oh, number 4, don't do anything illegal. Whatever. There you go. Leave it out to your imagination. Don't do anything illegal. That's all I'm gonna say. That's number 4. Should be number 1, but some people just can't get that concept. So yeah, learn the customs, the laws, some phrases, and don't do anything illegal, which means don't do anything stupid. No. So the bear says, I got your back until you're an ass. Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. I ain't gonna fucking go. I'm sorry, man. I ain't going down with you. Sorry. Sorry. Did I ever tell the story about no, I guess I didn't. I'll tell it now. The last time I was in Manila was in 2017. Right? Right. So that's all my peppers that are ripe, I think. I'm going to move this one over here. Okay. 2017. And it was actually my last night in Manila, in the Philippines. I was coming back to the United States. So, that being said, I really didn't go anywhere. I just stayed in Ermita Malate area, and I was going to the same bar every night, which that bar was the Cowboy Grill. If it's still around or not, I recommend it. It's a cool place. It's a big stage area where they play top 40, a little dance floor, and you just go there and drink beer and eat food. And it's good. It's a cool place in that whole area. It's not videoke. It's not a girly bar. It's not that. There's stuff around there, I guess, but I wasn't there. I was just going there to have a good time. And anyways, I was going there every night for back leave for over a week because I didn't want to go anywhere else. So all the waiters, waitresses, the bands got to know me. They always would give me a nice table wherever somewhere else, and I would tip them, and I would order, a big rack of whatever food and buckets of beer and whatnot. And whoever I was with, hey, come on over, and just whatever, just having a good time. So, One of the waiters say, "Hey, my cousin's band is playing." Okay, well, cool. Whatever. I'm like, and they're like actually like young guys. They're like in their young 20s, young mid 20s. So they opened up with Corn. I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like the old Corn, like the first album Corn, like when Corn wasn't even Corn. Corn was just a band that came out of Bakersfield, and they were playing at a small little venue in San Diego, and that's how I would watch them. Not these guys who were on MTV and used to play the dum 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 dum. No, they fucking played cool shit. So, anyways, they opened up with this one song. Yeah, I can't remember right now, and they start rocking it, right? I'm like, cool, and they start playing Slayer. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, all right, cool, because I wear all these shirts, and the waiters are, you're gonna like them, da da da. Okay, cool. Then after that, they start playing top 40s and whatever, because they have to play for the customers, right? And then the waiter there comes over, hey, do you want to meet him? Yeah, sure, whatever, and they come over. They come over and like, hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. Da, da, da. Hey, you like? Yeah, I like it. Cool, man. It's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we don't play all heavy metal because that's cool, man. I understand. Don't worry about it. You guys play pretty good though. You guys sound pretty good. So we're talking for a while. We're drinking, and you know, there was like we're all surrounded by tables. There you go, Corn, not Corn. This is hours later. This is many beers later. Yada yada. We're talking, and the singer, which was cousin with the with the waiter, say, "Hey, dude, what's up, man? Hey, you want to go smoke?" And I looked at him. And I looked at him, right? And he's all. I said, and I put my hand on his shoulder and said, "Hey, look, dude. If we were in my country, bro, you wouldn't even have to ask. We'd be right now in the hotel or whatever. We'd be at the tour bus, wherever. We wouldn't be talking about it. But since we're in your country, it's illegal. So I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry, but no." And he was so disappointed. He was so bummed out that I said no. He got up and left. As soon as he got up and left, like this table got up, and that table behind me got up. All these like older guys that looked nothing like rockers, looked nothing like top 40 guys that were there to like having a good time. So I'm like, what did I say? Do not do anything illegal. Number 4. So yeah, man, they're trying to do a setup, entrapment. I don't know what they call it, but that is basically an entrapment. That's how it works in the Philippines. They try and trap you. And yeah, dude, they're disappointed, that I got up and said, because if I would have said yeah, that wouldn't probably been enough for me to be arrested already. I'd probably still be there right now, man. Yeah, like I said, I don't do as I say, man. I don't. Sorry, dude. It's illegal in your country. Yeah, I'm not gonna go 7,000 miles away to get busted for fucking weed. I'm sorry, that's not me. Yeah. Did you listen to World Zoom's story about buying his way out of jail? Nah, dude, I don't watch it. Is it worthwhile? Everybody's talking about it right now. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know, dude. I used to follow him before he got arrested, before the whole thing. Then I heard his story and his background and whatever, and I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it. His story is a good learning lesson. I heard that I've heard like other people talking about it. Supposedly he wasn't being taken care of. Supposedly he wasn't being well fed. Supposedly he what was what I was gonna say? Yeah, like you said about buying himself. His story is a good one. Learning lesson about how they were just taking the money. Yeah, well, dude, you're in a different country, man. It's gonna happen, bro. I mean, shit. They're probably gonna say, "Yeah, pay, you pay, you pay, you pay, you pay, you pay, you pay." Yeah, fucking learn your lessons, bro. But you know what, dude? He deserved it. He deserved it because he fucking went there knowing he wasn't supposed to be there. Now, how he got busted? This is what I heard. I heard that somebody turned him in. I'm not gonna say who, but the rumor has it that somebody that he was talking about, somebody that he pissed off, another YouTuber, another YouTube channel turned him in because back when he was a free guy and everything, before he got kicked out and everything, he what do you call it? He started talking shit about that child bride and kind of like, yeah, dude, yeah, I don't get mixed up in that shit, dude. Like I said, I know who those channels are, but I don't get mixed up with those or even watch those channels. He says he was turned in with a fake warrant. Okay, but yet he wasn't supposed to be there though. With his record, now did he have a fake passport or did he have his brother's passport? I mean, see, like I said, I don't know, dude. Even then, dude, even hear this, even then, why draw attention to yourself? We've talked about this, you and I. You know, if you're a high scale whatever person, why still do a fucking YouTube channel? Hey guys, here I am, blah blah blah. You know. Yeah, you know, you're right. Yeah, you don't have to be a fan to learn from people. I mean, dude, I learn from people all the time. You're right. You're right. You're right, dude. I mean, I totally agree. I totally agree. That's one thing my mother told me, man. Don't criticize others. Learn from their mistakes. You know, but he's almost trying to sound like a victim. You know, it's like, dude, that's just stupidity. I mean, I'm sorry. It's what it sounds like to me. So you can't be like, damn, all these dried up. Yeah. Why fucking roll the dice, man? I But yeah, I'll watch this video now. Now I want to watch it. The last couple ones when I've heard other people talking about it, so I'm like, all right, I might check it out. I have an issue. You know, he did his crime. Okay, that's understand. He got busted for it. Okay, I understand that too. He paid his debt to society. I understand that too. You know, within fine and time. But the short time he got, and the rumor is it that he rolled on somebody and he snitched. I personally have an issue with that. If you're gonna do the crime, do the fucking time. Don't you know? Well, be careful who you poke fun of. Exactly. Yeah, and you told me that, and I don't. I don't go on my channel. Hey, fuck you and fuck that. Yeah, there's we just don't. It's just like, you know, just remain neutral, stay quiet, whatever. I'm not gonna, you know. I believe in karma. Karma's gonna get you eventually. It always does. You know, always does. I mean, there's people running around right now having fun, trying to ruin people's lives. Why? I don't know. Just for the kicks. It's a high to them. I don't know. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But I believe in karma. Sooner or later, something's gonna happen to you, or somebody's gonna get a hold of you, or something, man. Especially in that country, it don't cost much. I remember one of the Phillies live streams. I remember Navy. Remember Navy guy? That guy don't really he stopped being. I wonder what happened to that guy. I like that guy. He said something like, "Man, it don't cost much to have somebody being taken care of in the Philippines." He's right. He's right. You know, you just like the right person knows the right person or something. And what was he doing? Oh, he was just walking down the street, and you know, two people on a motorcycle, and that was it. Well, in a dark alley when they were leaving a bar. Who knows, dude? Who knows? Got hit by a garbage truck. Who did? Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Oh, kinds of things could happen over there, man. I've seen some shit, bro. I've seen some shit, bro. I mean, I'm not repeating it though. I'm not talking about it on YouTube. I'm not. I've seen shit, dude. And, yeah, you know. I think a lot of it has to do also where you come from, your background or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. It's like some people are. I don't know. I don't know how to say. You just know not to blab about it. Oh, I saw this. Oh, guess what? No, I'm gonna talk about it on YouTube. No, dude, you don't talk about shit, dude. Just, you know, um, uh, I saw enough and meet them a lot in the streets. Keystone City, same thing. And then the province, man. The province is a whole different world, man. You don't mess around. You know, you don't mess around. They have. That's why I kind of like the province because the province is a lot like Mexico. And when I mean Mexico like the province in Mexico. They have their own mentality for their laws and stuff. So it's like if you did something, dude, they'll take care of you. They're not gonna go through the court systems or all that stuff. Where you're gonna try to buy yourself out of it. You're gonna get caught and they're gonna deal with you right there on the spot. Man, woman, or child. I've seen it. I spent some time in a small town in a small community, and I learned a lot. Yeah, man. I mean, you learn a lot just by just watching because there's always somebody always watching you. And if you're one of those people that you saw something and they know you saw something and you're the only one that saw something and word gets out that you saw something, guess what's going to happen? You know, you learn to mind your business. Oh, man. Well, that's all of them right there. I'll water them tonight. Those in my refrigerator. I'll have these seeds inside later on. When people have under acres and 2 or 3 backhoes, you learn a different perspective. Yeah. Yeah, I know, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's, you never know. You never know. You don't ever want to put yourself in that situation. You You have to be real ignorant to think that, like, oh, it's like that's never gonna happen to me, or that's, well, it's like don't put yourself in that situation, and it'll never happen to you. But if you're one of these people, he's like with this big mouth and whatever. Well, we've talked about this person too. How many peppers total? I don't know. I didn't count them, dude. This whole bag right here. I'm gonna take them back inside, rinse them, and then put them in the freezer. See, I had these like a couple weeks ago, but then I like left them outside and they dried up. So basically, I'll just use the seeds now. But yeah, we save these and then make a salsa. Make regular salsa, right? And then afterwards, we'll throw one or two of these or whatever from here, just to give it a nice, more of a kick and stuff. I wanted to make a guacamole, but I can't go out right now, dude. I gotta check myself. I did go out yesterday. Was it yesterday? Because the pharmacy, you only get so many days, and they'll put the stuff back on the shelf. So I had to go, and I went out. I put a mask on. And I drove to the pharmacy, and then I put the mask on as soon as I got out of the car. And I went there, and like, oh man, I was so uncomfortable wearing that stupid thing. My legs started fogging, and then, man, that was an adventure, man. The lady, they were busy. So all the techs were running around doing the drive-through and whatever, so they couldn't really help the lady there. And then there's two pharmacists on the job too. And this one lady that's there, she's, I don't know, she's just slow. And so she was handling somebody, and they're taking forever, and then nobody else is helping her yet. So like I said, my medication has some already like on ready to go on the shelf. And I watched her. She took my information. I'm waiting for her. And she's like, goes in the shelves. There's nothing. I'm like, oh, she's probably going to say they probably got put back. But usually they'll call me. Hey, like, Mr. Bear, are you going to get these medications? Or if not, we're going to put them on the shelf. Okay. I'll show up right now. And she went around the corner. She had a box with a bunch of like different prescriptions, already like in bags. And then she threw them right next to where she was sitting. She sits right there on the counter. And then she got up again. She's looking and everything. And then another young girl, like she went like, oh, she went over and like she's like, oh, hey Mary, they're over here. And I'm like, dude, didn't she just move that box right there to look at them? Yeah, but she didn't want to look down at them. She just got the box. Had the other girl look. So yeah, I went out. I didn't want to go out, but I had to go out because I needed some of his medications. One of them being my patch, my Libre. Yeah, you can cook with the dry peppers too. Just grind them up and stuff. You lost at work. What do you mean? I don't get it. You lost at work. What did I lose at work? I don't work anymore, dude. That was another funny thing you said. Yesterday I went on Instagram and all the guys were putting pictures at work. I miss work, man. Like you wouldn't believe. There was a guy with a 16-inch pipe, and grinder and all that stuff, and just brings back memories. Let's see what else is out there. Oh, peppers. Yeah, a couple guys were posting their pictures. It's basically Friday at the office. I'm like, damn, dude, I miss it. I really do miss work. Not just the money, but I miss work. It's something I still really like doing. Something I held pride in. It's getting warm. Cold water. Nice. Oh, let's see. Oh, she was lost, dude. She is, man. She's she's just. I don't know. I'm trying to be nice and not say anything like rude or mean, but she's not very competent at her job. Let's just say that. We can just say it that way. Oh, excuse me. Could I get into teaching pipe fitting? You know what? How did I say this politically correct? Without trashing the organization, my local, the system. I'm just going to say it this way. It's union. Okay. And it's union. I'm just going to leave it at that. That's all I'm going to say. Especially when it comes to like teaching and stuff. Yeah, it's all it's kind of hierarchy and yeah. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. I mean, I can go back to school and get my degrees and do all that stuff, but doesn't guarantee that I'm going to ever get a position to teach. Yeah, so we'll leave it at that. Without, if I say anything else, man, it's like, oh yeah, I don't want to be labeled. I don't want to be labeled as a truth teller. Yeah, but no, yeah, dude. I mean, there's. Put it this way. There'd be ways where I could be back. I could have been back, and I could still be back. But that means it goes against what I believe in. That I'm going to be taking a spot of somebody that actually deserves it. Somebody that's well, like in good shape or whatever, that deserves a job or whatever, just so they can take care of some, I've seen it happen though. I mean, I've seen it happen. I've seen it where they're taking care of some old timer and they put them in a tool crib somewhere or whatever, and I've seen it everywhere. I'm just not that guy. I'm both ends. I'm not the guy that they're going to do that for. And I'm not the guy that's going to like, well, I'm just going to like, call it pride. Yeah. I'm more realistic that that's not going to happen either. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I don't want to give myself any like false hopes with that kind of stuff. I mean, it's bad enough now when I do call for some things like, hello. It's like, hey, Miss Bear, what's going on? And I was like, because they'll see my number. It's more like, oh fuck, this guy's calling now. What the fuck's he want? So I'm like, no, that's less. I'm just no, it's cool, dude. I'm just trying to explain to you. No, it's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. I don't sweat it, dude. My local came through. My local brothers came through back when 3 years ago when I was really bad shape and stuff. They did a motion, and they wrote some money out for me to get, and then they took some of them took it on their own. They took collection. One of them actually came to my house and gave me an envelope, a couple envelopes, um, which came in handy and stuff. I mean, I really appreciate that too. And I didn't I didn't go back right away for a couple of reasons. One, I wasn't in good shape, and second, I was really like ashamed. There's a lot of shame, you know. Um, Word got back to me that some people were like saying things like, "Oh, great, now not everybody's gonna come begging for money or whatever, whenever they need something." I'm like, it's like, I'm sorry, it's like that's what I've seen, whenever somebody needed money or like somebody's house burnt down or somebody's wife died or something, we all took a collection and helped out, But anyways, so that was part of it. So it was early this year, actually, January. I went to the meeting and I said thank you. I stood in front of everybody. I said thank you, such and such brother, for helping me out. Thank you for such a brother, and I said goodbye. And that was it. And I no longer have anything affiliation with my union. The only thing I do is I still pay monthly dues. Why? I don't know. I hope my hopes that I can probably get my pension sometime while I'm still alive, but I don't think that's going to happen. That's part of the reasons I'm going back right to the Philippines to get all that ready for my son's mother. Me finding a way, stay busy and accomplish has really helped me. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I mean, then that's part of it. That's what it is. So when I feel good, I feel well. When I feel well enough, I tend to my garden. I tend to my garden. Lately, before I got sick, I was moving things around the house because I'm getting ready for my trip, right? So I'm packing things, right? I'm packing things. There's some things that I'm looking for that I can't find for the hell for the life of me. And right now, I'm pretty much giving up. And that thing is my iPod. I've been looking for my iPod in my room. So I've went through all my boxes in storage in my room. I went through all my drawers. I went through what else? Closets. Um, what have I found? I found my passport, the one I just replaced a couple months ago. I found my old passport that's actually expired already. That's got holes on it. So I gotta turn in the other one. Like when I get better, I gotta go back. I think the post office and turn in the one that I got replaced. Uh, what else did I find? I've been finding all kinds of things except for my iPod. Now I got an iPod Touch that I broke, and the screen's all shattered, so I can't turn it on because I can't see the screen. Uh, so I'm looking for my old iPod, the old one, like for that, like 120 gigs and stuff. That thing's like worth like $700 now, still, from what I saw. I thought I had it somewhere in one box in another closet. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. I can't find it. Why do I need an iPod? Because I need music on that plane. Whatever it is, I just need music, and then I'll fall asleep, and like whatever. I could be in an airport for 8-10 hours. I don't care. As long as I have music, I'm cool, man. And the thing is that Wi-Fi isn't the best on planes. I already been, even in business class. It's only good enough to like just maybe read an email. But when you go on Facebook or Instagram, you can't even see the pictures, videos, nothing. So just as long as I have music, that's it. So I can't find my iPod, so now I got to go in the garage. And like I said, if I do find the iPod, cool. If I don't, that's fine too. Because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dig out all my CDs. Oh, because I also have a hard drive about this big that's got 1 terabyte. This thing's old. This thing's old, like over 10 years old. It's got a bunch of pictures and like from my laptop, and then all my music was downloaded on there. So I can, if I can find that, that'd be cool. But I thought that was somewhere over in my room, also in the garage, in the closet, and it's not. So the next thing is I have to dig out all my CDs, and then I got a USB with a little, my little 510 12 gigabyte card. So I'm putting it on my phone because my trip's coming up, dude. I have a Android. I have a Samsung. I don't do Apple. The only Apple was the iPod, and I hated that because it had a constant upgrades, and somehow the upgrades would like just mess everything up on my iPod Touch, right? So that's what happened. Like I just gave up. I forgot the password. I don't know if I heard iTunes is no longer. I don't know how that works. Anyways, like I said. So yeah, I have some movies I can put in a car for you. Fuck, that'd be great too, dude. Yeah, we'll talk, bro. We'll talk. My trip's coming up pretty soon. Pretty soon. Like soon. So I have to get better because there's paperwork they have to get. I have to I got to get transcripts. I mean, my baby mama finally laid all this stuff on me. Oh, by the way, you need this, and you need this, and you need this. I said, if you would have told me this like months ago, I could have had some of the stuff ready. So I got to get transcripts from my high school. I have to go to City Hall because I don't know where the paperwork for the house is at. So I have to get property. I mean, all kinds of shit, bro. I mean, yeah, like I said, yeah, just like time's ticking. Yeah. Oh, the transcripts. I did those online already, and something happened. They messed up the name, so like yeah, dude. It's like I said, the forces of nature are telling me they're telling me something, and it's I don't know what is it about fucking dude, the algorithm on Facebook. You know those short videos that come up and you just like watch. Well, I do. I watch one after another one. It's kind of like Instagram or even on YouTube. They're shorts, so I'll just like clipping them right, and it likes to just somehow start showing me airplanes not making their destination. And it always happens like right when I'm getting ready to go on a trip. Yeah, just the other day I was watching one, and this plane's like, and it overshot the runway, and it's going towards the jungle. All of a sudden, and not to mention the one that like a couple weeks ago or in Brazil that just kind of dropped out of the sky. Yeah, dude. For a guy that likes to travel, I don't like flying. Is to get out of the door test. Everything is trying to hold you back once you get out the door and the problems. Dude, I know, dude. I mean, dude, it's like I said. Remember how you were asking me, dude? It's not going to be till I'm on that plane. It's finally all going to hit me. I know. It's going to be a wreck. That's why I've been trying to get everything packed up, and I do. I have 2 luggages. I got half of this and half of that, all divided up and stuff. But like just right now, what's missing is just the paperwork. Just the paperwork and the little bit of pasta lobo that I'm going to take and stuff. I have 2 carry-ons. One's going to carry all my medical stuff, and the other one's going to carry all my electronic stuff on my backpack and stuff. So I already checked with the airlines, and I know the weight limits already and stuff. So also what I did, and this is smart of me, excuse me, I did both Alaska and Starbucks, and I let them know that hey, I'm disabled, so they're gonna have a wheelchair. So two things with that, I'm not gonna have to like trek, So once I get to SFO, um, it's gonna be from one wheelchair to the other. So Alaska here in San Diego, it's gonna take me to, and when I get there, they're off the airplane, take me to the next gate or to get whatever Starbucks, and then take me off that wheelchair to another one. But the thing is, when you go to TSA, they'll like take the side. I mean, so it's a little bit of like less hassle there. So I look forward to it. Dude, right now, yeah. But the thing with this Rona thing, I'm glad it hit now. If this would have hit like right before my trip, I would have been a nervous wreck. Dude, that's the last thing I need, dude. I'm going to Taiwan, dude, and like, and they'll, with the radar going, oh, that guy. Oh, dude, I remember one time, and this is what was back then. Oh, what the hell was it? It must have been SARS. I don't know, dude. There's so many things have been going on back then, right? I remember we were getting to Japan, and they were doing that. They were shooting people with the radar, and then once you walked in, right? You walk, you come to the side of the airport, you go straight, and then they say, okay, like locals go through this one, and all like foreigners go through this side over here, right? To do your immigration or whatever. But as you do this, before you make that right, you make that left and you look straight ahead. They had like all mirror glass. Glass windows, right? And they had all these people like in space suits, and they had people that they were taking in there already. I'm like, oh shit! This is back in the like what early 2000s and stuff. This is before all this stuff right now that was all happening lately. So they're nabbing people back then and taking them. Yeah, they're grabbing people and taking them in there. Oh yeah, it was SARS. I got tagged in Manila by the radar. Oh, dude, no kidding. Your temperature was too high or something, or what? Yeah. Wasabi peas. Oh man, dude. Nah. Yeah. I gotta remember that. Not sweating. I got some vests. I bought two vests to carry stuff, and I got one, and then I got a Carhartt, like a big Carhartt goes over it. And I gotta remember to take that off, so I'm not sweating either. So you're damn if you do, you're damn if you don't. So either you be going there and like me, like I said, going in the tank top and shorts with tattoos showing. Oh shit, dude, look at that guy, dude. He's a triad guy. Pull him over. Or look, that fat guy over there, dude. He's sweating like a pig, man. Pull him over. Yeah. I don't know, dude. I'll let you go in a few minutes. I haven't seen any of those lately. What? Carhartt vest or what? I don't know how they do all that stuff anymore. I don't know if they're doing testing anymore or what's the deal, man. I gotta find all that out too. I guess I'll find out when I go. The temp gun. Oh, the temp guns. Yeah, I don't know, dude. But dude, we got elections coming, bro. Everything's changing right now, dude. Right now, the big thing they're trying to pump is the monkeypox. That's the best thing. I'm not going to be here during elections. During or after, I'm not going to be here. So I don't know. I might go through another lockdown 4 years later. Now, huh? I don't know. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, yeah. Think positive, huh? Stop stressing. Dude, you have no idea, man. Fuck. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. Like, fuck. Quit stressing. It's just after so much shit, man. Yeah, after so much shit. I'm trying to fucking stay positive. I'm trying to fucking think positive. I'm trying to do things, but this paperwork right now has got me stressed out. And the time limit right now, time frame, we're like, what? I gotta get this shit done, dude, by the end of September. Better lock down there than here. Well, I just have a YouTube channel now. Now I can blog everything. Yeah. I remember when that shit happened, man. That is so crazy when it finally happened. And it's like everything just went smooth. Everything. My kid didn't really get sick. He got a bad rash. She didn't get an infection with her stitches and stuff. In fact, I pulled them out. You know, after a while, I had to like go cut them and then pull them out from her C-section and stuff. But she healed up real good. She only had a scar. Um, yeah. I mean, dude, it's like we had no problems with food or water or whatever. You know, and I go to the market every other day, anyways, and just reload. Yeah. We had YouTube, we had Netflix, and I just in the mornings I'd watch the news, all recorded on YouTube. Everything happened over here because I had no idea what was happening over there. I don't speak the language, so the only news I would get about foreigners and everything was from the bloggers on YouTube and stuff. But even then, it was like they were up in Angela City or in Manila or there was other people like stranded in some like in Palawan. I remember, oh god, I think her name is Mel Jean or something like that. She's some Filipina princess girl, right? But it was her and her boyfriend, and they were in Palawan, um, and when the shit hit the fan, everybody got kicked out of the hotels, the resorts, the Airbnbs, everything. And then, like, if you can get out, they say get out. They couldn't. They couldn't get a plane ticket. They couldn't get a ferry. They were stuck. So basically, by the graces of somebody that he met when he went out to go buy beer or something, he met some. They got like a little shack, and they're like eating like stale bread and whatever. Some of the other neighbors would give them, rice and whatever. She's crying. She's Filipina, dude, and he was from Northern Ireland or Northern England or something there, and he's like, oh. And I'm just hanging out there drinking coffee in my living room, watching this stuff. This trip, you won't even be locked down. I hope not. I hope not, because I got shit to do. It's not a vacation either. I got to get it done and I got to come back. Not till my stuff gets processed over here. I can't really think about moving over there yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. If I can find the videos, I'm going to find the videos. Because he's got his own channel, too. And he came back to the Philippines. He's living back in Manila again. He left for a while. But, yeah. They're like that. As soon as he got to go, he got the fuck out. And he bailed on her. And, yeah, I couldn't stand her. She's always crying and shit and stuff. I'm like, I was just like, yeah, I was just cracking up. I'm like, I got the baby in my arms. So I'm like, man, shut up. Oh, that time also, that's when Tim K, dude, was crying, dude. He was crying on the side of the road. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh. He was crying because no more Red Horse. That's why he was crying. Yeah, dude, he was like crying on the side of the road, like no shirt on. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh. I'm like, dude, get a grip, dude. You got a baby, dude. You got to, it's like, hey, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we all lived through it, man. It wasn't as bad. Yeah, that guy bounced. He pops up on my channel all the time. But he hooked up with another girl and stuff. She did too. She doesn't really blog anymore, I think, or whatever. The last time I quit like watching her is when they had a typhoon, and her she's with her family, and the fuck, you see the roof like flying off the house. Yeah. In fact, I think, you know what? It's in Cebu. She's in the outskirts of Cebu. Oh yeah, it was reality check, man, for a lot of people, dude. Yeah. The thing with me was my with when she was at the hospital, I would like sometimes come home or to the apartment and take a shower and take a trip to the store and buy some more supplies because like I said, we just moved in. We moved in that week to the apartment, right? And so there was like nothing. So I would go, and one day I would just buy like nothing but noodles or canned foods or whatever, waters, whatever. So all the shelves were stocked. All the shelves were stocked. I mean, dude, and then like with the condo people, they filled your water every week, right? And then I bought another one, so I had three of those, whatever, how many liters that is. But then at the store, I would buy the 1 liter to like 2 or 3 liter bottles also, and then I had water everywhere. I mean, I had water there, and then I got this idea from Marcos over Stay Road. He's like, oh yeah, that's when he was living in Barrio Barreto upstairs. He's like, yeah, this is what you do, He's like, you save the gallons, and then like, fucking Marcos. and then the gallons of water, right? And then just fill up with water, regular water from the water hose. It's like, don't drink this water, you'll get sick. But I told my son's mother, hey, in case the water gets shut down, whatever we use, we have to fill it up again, and then we'll have and we did have excess waters also. I said we have to boil it so we can cook with it, and we have to drink it, whatever. It's just the Boy Scout in me. So, anyways, he grabbed the thing, dude, and like started dousing himself out in the patio and stuff. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, it was just entertainment, man, watching that shit. Yeah. Anyways, dude, I'm at a minute 40, dude. All right, I'm 1 minute 40, hour 40 here. Oh, I was gonna recommend, dude. I don't know how it sounds. I hope I don't talk too loud or whatever, but sometimes when you're doing your videos, your thing cuts out. I recommend these little cheap microphones, bro. They don't cost that much, bro. You can either buy them on Amazon or Temu. I say just go on Amazon, bro. They have them on sale. This one, I got two actually. It was in a case. and then this little adapter plugs to the bottom of your phone. So they make them for both for Androids, and they make them for what do you call it for iPhones. So just something to look forward to or think about it. They're not expensive. I got mine. I think even with and it was on sale and everything, $17, bro. I didn't spend that much money. So that way I don't just speak as loud sometimes on my phone and you know. So just something when I know when you're at the one time when you're at a restaurant you can't speak as loud. I mean you're loud as it is your voice, but just sometimes when you're somewhere in private and stuff. So yeah. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's working out. So yeah, dude, I'm gonna cut out, dude. Give me a call later on if you want, man. Um, I'll be here at home. I'm probably gonna start digging out the CDs and shit since I'm gonna give up like thinking that I found my iPod. All right, dude. Take it easy, man.